offense needs to wake up. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Sensitivity Cast. Here recapping this afternoon's first game in a doubleheader between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals, as the Phillies lose 3-1 to the Nationals as they drop the first game in a doubleheader as they hope not to get swept out in Game 2. Just no offense. Now, guys, before getting into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So as you might notice, no microphone. It is getting repaired at Audio Technica. I had to ship it out to Ohio. Probably not going to get it back for another week or so. So just bear with me here. We're still working on this issue. It should be resolved within the next week or so. My apologies. So getting into this game, just pitiful. Another game that should have and could have been won. It's just pathetic, man. It's just pathetic. And yeah, Max Scherzer over on the other side, probably his final start as a Washington National is very, very good. Except for allowing that home run to J2. You have Zach Wheeler. I mean, what's going on with this guy? The command isn't there. He's falling behind a lot of guys, a lot of 2-0 counts. I mean, a lot of falling behind guys 3-1. I mean, it's just like, man, he's falling behind a lot of guys. He's not really locating too well. So kind of another shaky start for him. I'm not going to blame this all on him. I'm not. Because you know what? We should have scored more than just one run. It's just pathetic. This offense is just so inconsistent. Yes, I understand. We are going against Max Scherzer, one of the best to do it. I understand. But it's just pathetic. Yeah, Bryce Harper is just red hot right now. He is red hot right now. I mean, this guy is on fire. 297 batting average. It's just such a wasted talent here in Philadelphia. Take up the scoring summary at the top of the second inning. Josh Harrison doubles. And he would later move up the third, and Hawaro Para, the baby shark, hits a sacrifice fly to left field the other way. And Josh Harrison comes around to score. Not a very good throw out there from Andrew McCutcheon. Now, granted, it wasn't the easiest play to make, and it's 1-0 Washington. So Hawaro Para's a good job done right there. The sac fly, that's fundamental baseball. So the Nats lead 1-0. Then we jump ahead. Bottom of the fourth inning off of Max Scherzer, who was cruising up to this point. J.T. Realmuto, the BCIB. He homers on a line drive to left field, his 11th home run of the season. We all know that he's been a little bit cold right now. It's nice to see him hit this home run. Hopefully this gets him going a little bit. So number 11 for number 10. And the Phillies tie it at 1. So nice solo shot right there from the BCIB. Just love to see it. So the Phillies get their first run off of Max Scherzer, their first and only run off of Max Scherzer. So it's 1-1 tied, and we jump ahead, top of the 7th inning. Here we go, Zach Wheeler on the mound. Yan Gomes hits his 9th as he homers on a deep fly ball to center field that goes into the bushes. A 2-run shot also scores Hawaro Para, and it's now 3-1 Nationals. And that'd be your final score, 3-1 your final, as the Nationals take Game 1 of the doubleheader. Just watching this game, it's just boring. I thought it's just boring. I mean, other than Bryce Harper, and other than that J.T. Realmuto home run, I understand. Yeah, it's Max Scherzer, Zach Wheeler. It's it's a bit of an action pack. But when it comes to the offense, it's just no life. There's just no life. It's just pathetic. It's just abysmal. So Gene Segura did get a little unlucky today. I will say that. And he did go hitless, but he hit the ball hard a couple of times. But Bryce Harper, we always talk about it, right? I mean, we got double off of Max Scherzer to center with the 2 walks. Now has a 943 OPS. 943 OPS. Over 400 base percentage, a 297 average. And yeah, he wasn't an all-star. Right, he wasn't an all-star. Yeah, he didn't have this is not all-star numbers. Yeah, yeah, we're just going to move on from that. Yeah, it's not an all-star. So J.T. Realmuto only with the one hit. It was a nice line drive home run to left field. Andrew McCutcheon didn't look so good today. I mean, Max Scherzer's good. Yeah, you have to keep that in mind. I mean, 37 years of age, he's still, putting up very, very good numbers. I mean, I tell you what, man, his pitch repertoire is insane. It's insane. So this is the off-speed nasty, right? It's just absolutely nasty. So it's just filthy, filthy, filthy. So Alec Boehm, also another guy. It just every time he comes close to creeping to the 250s, he just falls right down. Hitless performance today, and Odubel legging out that infield hit. So not good enough though. Not good enough as we lose 3-1. I had thoughts about going to this game. I was going to go to the game last night. As I take a look at Zach Wheeler's start, 7 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all 3 were earned, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. You know what? I'm going to say it again. This is not all on him. It is not. This offense needs to pick it up. Pick it notch. That's all I'm going to say. Just pick the, I mean, we need to start getting it going. Just be more consistent. Even in the first game we won against Washington, right? You know, with the entry cut to 3-run walk-off home run. I mean, our offense still wasn't great that night. We still left way too many runners in scoring position. And it's just like, this offense needs to be more consistent. It needs to be more consistent. Way more consistent. It's just like, wake up. Wake up. I'm tired of seeing this. I am just tired of seeing this. So I'm definitely frustrated about this loss. There's no question. We needed to win the series against the Nationals. You know, we failed to do it. At home, we failed to do so. We failed to do so. So it's just frustrating. It is just frustrating. After we split the series with the Braves, we had the Nationals coming into town, and now we're going to get a series split at best. At best. I mean, who knows? And we got Patrick Corbin on the mound game 2. So we all know he's not very good. 6-9 with a 5.71 ERA. We got Chris Sanchez. We got a little opener going. We got a little opener. 1-0 with a 3.68 ERA. I mean, luckily the bullpen got the rest up for game 2. Right? You know, they didn't go game 1, and they didn't go yesterday. So you pretty much just had a day and a half of rest. So hopefully we win the second game. Hopefully. We got to come out swinging, right? I mean, Patrick Corbin, I mean, Harper, it's going to be tough for Harper, right? I mean, he doesn't have the best numbers against Corbin, especially with Corbin's slider. When it's on, it's good, right? But Corbin has not been good the past 2 seasons. He just has not. We saw what he did in 2019, the first year of that big contract with the Nats. He was very good, but since then, he has not been there for the Nats. He has not. It's not really been a good signing for him, and the Phillies really did dodge a big bullet by electing to sign Zach Wheeler, waiting another year to sign Zach Wheeler instead of signing Patrick Corbin. I mean, this Zach Wheeler signing, way better. I can't even put in the words how much better that signing was than the Patrick Corbin signing. Now, it did get the Nats a World Series ring, so who really cares about the last 4 years of his contract? But I tell you what, I mean, he has just not been there for the Nats. So Phillies dropped game 1. As we take a look at some of the divisional scores now, granted these could change. We go ahead, we jump ahead. In the middle of the 7th right now in New York, the Braves lead the Mets 5-3, which you love to see. Also some trade news. The Nationals did deal. Mike Rizzo, GM and president of the Nats, did trade Brad Hand, the closer, to the Toronto Blue Jays. So he is heading up north. Well, yeah, up to Buffalo. And then Cesar Hernandez, former Phil, the Cleveland Indians, trading him to the Chicago White Sox, the division rival Chicago White Sox. So he's on that first year of a 2-year deal. So best of luck to former Phil Cesar Hernandez in Chicago on the south side, right? And we all remember Cesar. Good guy. I miss Cesar. But frustrating. I don't really have much else to really say. I mean, exactly, I'm going to go back to it again. He wasn't executing well. He was missing a lot too. He was missing a lot. He wasn't locating well. You could just chalk it up as not his best. I mean, if he would have been locating better, hey, made a mistake on Gomes. Hey, you know what? Allowed our part to hit the second, let's fight back. Okay, but he was falling behind a lot of guys. 2-1, 3-1, 3-0. It's just like, it just wasn't good for him today. He just did not have a good day today. It's just frustrating. And I'm going to say it again, going on the other side, I think we'll get Max Scherzer, most likely his final start as a Washington National. And it was a good one. It was a very solid final start for Max Scherzer in the Nats uniform. So his most likely his final start. And what a run he's had over there, right? I mean, winning that World Series ring, throwing a near-perfect game in 2015 against the Pirates. A couple of no-hitters. He's had himself a great career. I mean, that contract was a steal for the Nationals. You know what? The Max Scherzer contract for the Nationals, Mike Rizzo was so smart. That contract is a testament that pitching wins games. And honestly, that signing was a steal for the Nats. Honestly, I think he was underpaid. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, the numbers that Max Scherzer put up, consistently good. Consistently very, very good. So Max Scherzer, that contract was worth every single penny and more than the Nats paid him. I mean, that was an excellent contract for the Nats. I mean, great deal over there. And what a way to end it today. I cannot stand the Nationals. We all know that. My second least favorite team. But I have to tip my cap. I love Max Scherzer, though. Max Scherzer is awesome. I have to tip my cap to him for doing that. So talk a little about something else. Bryce Harper. Is that the last time we're going to see a Bryce-Max matchup? Is that it, ladies and gentlemen? Unless maybe he goes to the Dodgers, right? We're hearing rumors about that, or the Rays, because we do play the Rays and the Dodgers one more time to finish out the season. Maybe Max gets to start one of those games. If he goes to the Giants, we're not going to see him. So who knows? I mean, that's definitely the last time we're going to see him in a Nats Phillies uniform, right? It's definitely kind of sad to see that, but what an error, right? At least Bryce hit a home run, right? At least Bryce hit a home run off him. That was nice to see. I was at that game to see that. But speaking of Bryce Harper a little bit more, I don't want to talk too much about him, but I said it before, I'm going to say it again, having himself an amazing season, right? I understand the home runs and the RBIs are low. Now it's over 400 predictions. This guy's getting on base a ton. His OPS sits at 943, a 297 average. This guy is on fire right now. He's hitting everything. He's hitting everything. Awesome. I can't believe it. I just cannot believe he's hitting 297. I said this before. Kitty hit 300. Now he has to finish out these next 61 games. But I tell you what, I understand he's been a little bit banged up, but it's not like he's only played 30 games. I mean, he's played a decent amount of games. So he's qualifying for the Phillies league average. Awesome. Just great. I mean, he's on fire and he's getting on base. It's just such a shame because he's just such a wasted talent here. He's just such a wasted talent here. We're not winning with him. And I am just so tired of this whole organization, which starts with the ownership, the front office. David Dombrowski's been a major disappointment. And also with the Tyler Anderson, what happened there, man? What happened? I didn't really have much time to really talk about it with Philly Sports Content on. He mentioned it a little bit, but what happened? What happened? You have a deal to acquire Tyler Anderson, a lefty from the Pittsburgh Pirates. This would have been a great pickup for the Phils. We had to give up to get not a whole lot. I mean, this would have solved some of our rotation problems, especially in the backhand. We'd have Zach Guffin coming back. Tyler Anderson is the number 4. I mean, this would have booted one of Vince Velasquez or Matt Moore from the rotation. It looks like Vince Velasquez is the one who got the boot. Either or, I mean, they both are terrible. But this guy's a lefty. I mean, this guy's a lefty, too. I mean, this would have been a really, really solid pickup for the Phils. And there was a deal in place to acquire. And you know what? It fell apart. It fell apart. As he goes to the Seattle Mariners. Just frustrating. Just so frustrating. I mean, we need pitching. That is what wins games. That is what wins games. It's just a clown show. Now, I don't know all the facts. I don't know exactly what happened. But all I can tell you is that it's just so frustrating. What happened there? It's just so frustrating. I don't know. When I heard that news, I'm like, typical Phillies. Now we all know that the Pirates are a pretty bad organization too, right? I mean, they're kind of known to make some blunders, right? I mean, in their front office. But that is why I did not, make a trade with a state rival, right? I mean, the two teams in Pennsylvania. I understand they are in different divisions, of course. One in the NL Central, one in the NL East. 6 hours away in a car. Just like, I don't know what happened there. I really, really don't. It's frustrating because I got all excited. Here we got a guy, has a 4.35 ERA. He only has 86 strikeouts. I mean, he doesn't have a ton of strikeouts, but he's had a pretty good year. It's just like we just failed to acquire him, and that would have been a decent pickup for us. It's just pathetic. Make that deal happen. You got to make that deal happen. I don't even know. I honestly, nothing would surprise me at this point. If it was the Phillies that did it, or if it was the Pirates. Neither side would surprise me because both sides really are just pathetic. They're just both a joke. Phillies lose game 1. Pretty much the summary. Zach Wheeler wasn't looking at his pitches well, wasn't executing, falling behind a lot of guys. Made a few mistakes, but the offense also against Max Scherzer not really there. Stay hot, Bryce Harper. Nice to see the BCIB hit that home run off of Max Scherzer. We got game 2 coming up here. Bullpen game for the Phils. Chris Sanchez starting 1-0 with a 3.68 ERA and a little opener we got going for the Phils. We've got Patrick Corbin on the mound for the Washington Nationals, coming off of another rough start. It's been, as I talked about, rough past 2 seasons for him. Last starting against the Baltimore Orioles, and he is 6-9 with a 5.71 ERA. So game 2 starts around a half an hour to 40 minutes after the first game ends. So hope to get this out soon. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Please hit the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section at Phillies Sensitive Instagram, Twitter, and Instagram. Call or text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshotstove@gmail.com. Game 2 coming up here. Disappointing performance out of the Phillies. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Phils. I'll see you guys.